up, Whatty Nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89, and today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Nanamara and Batsu Chapter 40. And this is the first live reaction that I get to do for this manga, and I'm so excited because this is one of my favorite underrated mangas that I get to cover on this channel. I did cover the anime adaptation of this manga in summer 2017 anime season, and unfortunately I got trolled in the season finale, and I'm still mad about that. That was so fucked up what you did. Anime, that was extremely fucked up. But anyway, for those that are curious of my thoughts of this manga so far, it is fucking amazing. I did not think I would like a manga about quizzes, but I really, really do. It's kind of like how I did not think I would like a manga about ballroom dancing or road racing, but I fucking like it. I love it. It's so freaking fantastic. Anyway, at the end of chapter 39 of Nanamara Batsu, we were about to go into the history of quizzes in Japan, so I'm really excited to learn about the history of quizzes in Japan. I don't know if you guys are. But anyway, let's get to this chapter and see what happens next. And this chapter is titled, "We Will Have Fun Again." Winter once came to the quiz scene of Japan. Winter? That's right, winter for the quiz games that you guys play. An ice age brought forth by the unique development of our culture. Well, for you guys, it's a matter of whether there was a golden age or not. But now you have quiz programs of some kind every single week. Intelligent celebrities and stupid idols have become very popular. Oh man, ain't that the truth? Stupid idols have become popular. That may be so, but long ago, ordinary people who became quiz kings were considered celebrities. Oh God, ain't that the truth? Remember when Jeopardy people were ordinary people were big on Jeopardy? They became celebrities. And it was the same on like on Match Game. And you know what? There's still people that were big like on Family Feud and shit. But anyway, celebrities? Quizzes first entered Japanese media in the post-war period. Yay, we're getting some history! In 1946, it all started with radio quizzes adapted from American quiz shows. Yay, history lesson! Yes, Japan actually was inspired by America! And on Japanese TV, a huge number of quiz shows were also born. And then it became popular to recruit contestants from the audience. Not just the contestants participating in the shows, but also families gathered in front of the TV entranced by the quizzes. Entranced by the quizzes would answer the quizzes together and cheer widely for their favorite contestant. Yeah, I would do that with my mom too. Especially like when I was younger. And this was when Game Show Network, this was like when Game Show Network first came out, and this is when they showed the old game shows, like the old Match Game, the old Whammies. What was the other one that my mom would like to watch? The old Pyramid Games, like, you know, like the old Family Feud, like game shows from like the 70s. 60s and 70s, because my mom grew up around that time, so she loves those game shows. So like my mom and I would like answer the questions even though they were old as fuck. But yeah, it's really fun. I like doing that shit, and I'll do that sometimes. Still do that sometimes. That was the feeling of a happy family from the Showa era, and that's how a quiz boom arrived in our living rooms. Then in the 70s, quiz-loving youngsters grew in number, and many adult circles and research societies in universities started appearing all over the country. Those aiming to participate in quiz shows started to become organized. The time with people with just extensive general knowledge were strong at quizzes was starting to pass. And by the way, I should mention this. My mom and my stepdad, like every time they go on cruises, they love doing quizzes with their friends. They love it. And this time, semi-professional circles started to rise on TV. By the way, I'm also part of the semi-professional generation. There were quizzes that were fights between the contestants. At the same time, there were other programs that where they tested their sagacity. Oh my God, that's just making me think of like Family Double Dare and shit. Penguins can get frostbite, true or false? Splendid sets of questions with diverse rules. Earnestly trying to answer them was so interesting. As for us, TV shows were like the grand stage at a festival. How nice! I wish I could have participated in that era. There wasn't anything like that in your time, Sia-san? I was a student back then in the late 90s. Oh, the late 90s, man! I grew up in the late 90s. I grew up in the late 90s. I was, because I was born in 89. Fuck, I'm old. Fuck, I feel old right now. For those that grew up in the 90s, you knew about the good shows. We had, like, Double Dare and like, Double Dare 2000. We had Guts. We had, like, Figure It Out. Oh my God, we had really good game shows back in the 90s. I was a student back then. In the late 90s, the Quiz King shows were close to dying out already. Even though I started doing quizzes because I yearned to be a Quiz King. Isn't it a painful story? Oh, poor guy. I barely managed to get into a few shows at that time, and I was on my way up, too. Oh, yeah, and we had Where in the World Was Carmen Sandiego? I almost forgot about that. It was not only quizzes, variety shows where the audience could participate were declining in general. There was nothing we could do about it. That's right, quiz players lost their spot on TV, and naturally the youngsters who wanted to do quizzes also decreased in number, and the players' motivation also diminished. Well, yeah, because kids were playing video games. Finally, the public's interest in quizzes started to fade. And quiz shows? Are those still on? That was the arrival of the winter of the quiz world. Oh, I understand that. And it says on the kids' shirts. I wanted to. You have. I like, dude. If there is another anime adaptation, if we get another season of the Nanamaru Batsu anime, if the anime decides to be innovative, I hope you do the winter storm like this, where you have the quiz nerds. And you have the storm, and it says that I want to do quizzes and give me quizzes. I don't think the anime would ever do that. The thing is with the Nanamaru Senbatsu anime is that it was innovative in some ways when it came to like the visual explanations, but in other ways it was not. Especially in regards to a certain round of a quiz tournament that was completely skipped. But since we are still doing quizzes now, that means there was a turning point, right? That's the story of our lost generation, correct? Exactly. Even if the world forgets about quizzes, the flames of our passions will. The flames of our passion will always burn. The dispossessed quiz players. Prepared questions, thought of rules and created tournaments on their own. They created their stage to perform on and became self-sufficient. Open tournament. Everyone joined together to prepare quizzes as a response. Since there were no longer any competitions on TV, we ourselves made all the competitions. This is what I love about, especially about free markets. And about humanity in general. Like, we're extremely innovative. We'll figure out a way to, especially with free markets, like, there is a market for something. We'll find a way to do it, a way to do something. Anyway. Everyone joined together to prepare quizzes as a response. Since there were no longer any competitions on TV, we ourselves made all the competitions. I wanted to participate in more festivals. I couldn't even participate once. The resentment caused by the yearning and the jealousy for the TV quiz generation. Behold us, the open tournament generation. Fuck, I can't talk right now. All right, let's see. I see. Having meetings and holding tournaments by ourselves is so important because of the history. Yes, it's precisely because this world can't exist with just players that we pay respect to both the question makers and the organizers in our matches. The organizers and the contestants are both indispensable to a match. And I gotta say this, it's that that even like in for like in the case of this manga, readers and anime watchers for in the quiz genre, it's a rare thing. I just it's very underestimated. Anyway, or not underestimated. What's the word I'm looking for? It's underappreciated. There we go. It's a give and take relationship. Speaking of history, even the quiz techniques that you have learned are things gradually constructed during this period. Needless to say, that goes for the staple questions as well. Techniques to press the buzzer faster and all the different styles and strategies. Even now they are being studied in research societies, and they are still being refined and perfected. That doesn't surprise me. Without official rules or industry support, they were able to hold matches on their own. The passion of pioneers is such a wonderful thing. Over the eras of the TV quizzes, then the open tournament quizzes, and now our student quizzes, there is an unbroken line of inheritance in the art of quizzes. I had a feeling there was some connection between our techniques, but to think there was such a story behind our quiz matches, well, it's not something that people recognize. Just like that, the fact that people don't recognize that a quiz manga is awesome. Like, I didn't think it would be awesome, but I gave it a chance. This manga is just amazing. Certainly not. Well, despite this history, as long as you guys enjoy your quizzes, it's all good. Quizzes are an ever-developing part of our culture. I'm sure that the way we do quizzes now will change in the future. There's just one more thing I want to say. If you spend your youth doing quizzes, you will become strong. Tokyo Kaijo High. This year, like last year, the results of the club's internal selection battle will determine which teams will participate. Every year, our school has had the highest number of participating teams of all the participating schools. Last year, we had 5. However, we are competing for the title of national champion. I believe that our older system of strength in numbers is unsuitable for this. Thus, in order to avenge last year's defeat, our only option is to be champions. Therefore, our school shall enter only one elite team. Woo! One team means that one team means that only 4 people. Why not? That's only 4 people. Why not? Having rivals from the same school is quite bothersome, and being designated second violin is offensive. Sorry, who will choose the theme of the selection battle? Don't worry, little middle schoolers. We will prepare the questions. The third years? We are grateful for your help while you are busy studying for your exams. Well, it's a club tradition. It's the retired senpai. Yay! The retired senpai are doing it. That's awesome. Then that person is the former president, Hoshino-san, right? Amazing. He seems really strict. As I thought, Fukami isn't... Dude, Fukami... Oh, my God. No, he has to come. Because there's a score that's got to be settled. His ass better come, even though he's an asshole. As I thought, Fukami isn't coming, is he? We will wait for him as much as possible. I see. You will definitely have to compete, and not just in quizzes. It's a difficult world. Precisely because this is something you like, you will need the willpower to not give up. I hate that motherfucker. Saitama Mayura High. We ended up doing the training camp outside the school. We can't go run on the beach? Nope. From today on, the 3-day training camp to decide the participating teams begins. But there's no limit to how many teams can enter. There's no limit? So it's okay to make teams with people with similar abilities and a balance of fields of expertise, or with those with whom you have a good relationship. This will be the last chance for us third years, of course. We want to of course we want to participate and make some memories. President Ashia, what do you want? My baby! Mercuria! We haven't seen Mercuria in forever. That's my baby. Besides Akira, I love me some Mercuria. I don't want to be a part of the team, only taking part for the memories. Even so, I have fallen helplessly in love with the world of competitions. Even if we are playing, no, it's precisely because we are playing that we compete seriously. God, this chapter is really good. Gaku-chan, even though you came all the way here to train with our teachers, is it okay to not do quizzes? We used to just play like this. Ah, you were right. All right, Mari-chan, right? Your forte is rapid response to staple questions, right? You have some courage charging blindly towards the tricky cards. Let's see. All right, let's see. But intuition untempered by thinking is a waste. Since you have good hearing, you must believe in yourself. Who can take it fast after hearing it? Thank you. Sorry, is it okay if I rearrange my cards? Sure, if you let your opponent know of this change, then you can do it as many times as you want. Then like this. There is no doubt that no matter what order I put them in, Takuma-sensei will pick them up. Let's see. Friend cards are cards with common initial segments, by the way. Let's see. But at the very least, in this way, I will be able to reliably reach the card in my area. He is gathering the friend cards, which are the cards with common initial segments, as I just said, together, and then he is rearranging the cards in symbolic order. Certainly, with that order, it will be easier to remember the cards, but Raru, god damn it, that's fucking hard to say. Wa is here, and Wasuraru is, but with an easy to remember order. Your opponent will be able to take them easily as well. Ah, it flew! If a card is being read, even if you swipe several cards in the same area, it won't be a foul. Sensei is childish. I will rearrange them. He has realized the dangers of grouping the friend cards. This kid is the type to always be planning strategies. You are bad at sports, so you are not really suited for the contest of speed. Hey, boss, don't look away just because you're against an old lady. You still haven't even taken one card. You're right. Her movements aren't fast, but the speed at which she locates the cards are amazing. Kasasagi, no, here. Or rather, the position of the card has nothing to do with quizzes, right? Ama Nohara, that one is Amatsu. Ah. There are too many poems starting with ah. Karuta is difficult. Calm down, you two. Don't be in a rush. Just get one question to start with. Because, I know, you guys are probably thinking, what the fuck does this have to do with quizzes, right? Well, the key is speed. Because you gotta hit that button first. One card, right? I see. It's impossible to get all the cards. Slowly but surely. See, whoa, Hayami. That's, my one card. I got it. So just one card is feasible, just like getting that one, press of the button. So just one card is feasible, but the opponent will do the same. That one card will always be in the opponent's, area. Another easy target is, hi, here it comes, Toha Isa. Wow! So sorry, I didn't expect it to fly like this. Oh my god. Koshiyama! It's okay. Everything was swept up. Koshiyama-kun did that? It's okay, right? Out of the 3 poems starting with Hisa was already read as an empty poem. The remaining 2 were not in my area, so I thought it wouldn't be a foul even if I did that. Nice footwork. He can be surprisingly bold at times. He was able to immediately take in something that Sensei had just shown him. They aren't nervous anymore. It's becoming quite interesting. And that's good that's good because that's been a problem is that throughout this manga, or especially throughout the tournaments, is that especially for Koshiyama is a slow reaction time when it comes to hitting the buzzer. Mu, Rasame, no, one card. Wata, no, Hara. That's a poem with a 6-character deciding point. Yeah, if it's a 50-50 chance, I will take it. Wow, that's the other one. I like that style. You're getting how to take them. And, like, basically, they're, by doing this, they're determining, that, like, that key word that they look for, in the question to hit the buzzer before the question is finished. That's what they're. Dude, this training is really smart. I gotta give props to this manga for being extremely creative. Kaze, so careful. That's an empty card. Yogu. He is quite composed. And now in Ka, there are only Kaku and Kaze-wo left. My area and his area. Split the similar cards so they're hard to take. Na's around here. Nageki is over there. He leapt. Damn, Koshiyama. Koshiyama-kun, are you okay? But look, I took it. Damn, dude, Koshiyama. With his left hand. To think that I, of all people, was fooled by my opponent's behavior. Koshiyama, it was an excellent idea to attack Sensei's territory, Senpai. However, changing your taking hand midway makes it invalid. Eh? Third match. All right, the next one will go better. Yusareba, Yamasugara. I got it. Oh, they're exhausted. That's right, we still haven't eaten lunch. Man, I've barely eaten today because I've been fighting my Comcast internet. Oh my god, this fight's been... That is why shit has been late today, and I don't think I'm going to be able to do Natsu no Taze anime this week. Sleepy, can't move. You did well, even when you were tired from traveling. I forgot. It's amazing how fast youngins grasp new things. But we didn't win even a single game. That's right, but wasn't it fun? If your abilities increase even a little bit, then it's fine. How happy you are to take a card, how cool it is to hit the ball, or how good it feels to score a goal. Aren't they fundamentally the same? Looking triumphant after getting the right answer is the most enjoyable feeling. Thus, in order to enjoy yourselves, you need to become strong. If you can become strong, a far more interesting world will open up. Man, and that's how the chapter ends. I gotta say, this chapter was really good because we're still in the training arc. We're training for the next tournament. And I really like the history of quiz. I think the most fascinating part of this chapter, and this is why I really wanted to start doing my Manga Nerd live reactions for this manga on this chapter in particular, was the history of quizzes in Japan. I thought that was really fascinating. I really like the game that they played for their training instead of just like flat out doing questions. I know they're gonna do questions later on, but you can't. The thing is, and this is an important point, is you can't answer questions if you can't get that buzzer first. Hence, the English title being fastest finger first. But Fukami, man. The question is Fukami going to be at the tournament? Because he and Mari have some unfinished business. We need to see that shit. But someone I hope is at this tournament, I really, really hope Akira's there. I would love to see, that's someone I would love, yeah, because, yes, I'm an Akira fangirl. I love Akira. Akira's fucked up. But, like, Akira makes the game interesting. And I would love to see, especially, I would love to see how much Akira has changed because of Nina. Because Nina is such a good leader. I'd love to see how if Akira has reformed. I'd love to see that too. And man, shit is gonna be crazy at this tournament. But anyway, what do you guys think of this chapter? Do you guys think Fukami is? What do you guys think is gonna happen next chapter in particular? Do you guys think we're gonna see Fukami grow some balls and come to training? Do you guys think we're gonna see, like, I hope we get to see Akira, like Akira train, because Akira is awesome. And what do you think of this particular training session in particular, that they're focusing on speed, because you have to get that buzzer first? Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comments. And also, what did you guys think of the history of quizzes in Japan, especially the different generations of Quiz Kings? Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. If you love what I'm doing and want to contribute to my channel expansion, there's a few ways you can do that. You can donate to my PayPal, GoFundMe, Patreon, or purchase something off my Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow me on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, and friend me on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Until next time, Nerdigans, I'll be seeing you later.